Alright, what up, Bruja back? I'm gonna try and do some more comedy for y'all. First of all, I'd like you to see that I had the American flag behind me, the USA hat on. I'm showing respect for the people that gave me the right to say what the fuck I want. The people who died before me that made me not have to be politically correct. So if you don't like what I had to say, kiss my ass. If you do, I got some good dick jokes for you. Thank every one of y'all, man. And it's bullshit. No one should have to pay out of their pocket. The government should take care of y'all. Y'all are fucking heroes. Much respect. I love every one of y'all. Now let's tell some dick jokes at the cost of some other people. First of all, let's talk about something I know about, a little bit of alcoholism. I want to understand how come there's mad mothers against drunk drivers. Bitches act like they don't fucking drink and shit. All these fucking dads are the only ones who fucking drink and drive. That's some fucking bullshit. So, how about motherfucking assholes downing drinks? Oh, no, because that's got to be a man because he's a fucking asshole. Well, I have figured something out here about the drinking and driving and everything. Listen, if someone's drinking and driving, they're fucking paranoid. They're probably going to pay a lot of fucking attention to what the fuck they're doing. But a motherfucking texting? Oh, well, I got to see what Tommy and Billy said about Bobby and Jilly and Victor on Facebook. Bah! Dead motherfucker, man. Don't text and drive. Stay alive. They put that on the DOT shit. It's on there more than fucking drinking and driving. The cops are like, were you drinking? You ain't. I ain't got a phone in the car. He said, I'll follow you the fuck home then. Tell you one thing though. I figured out, man, state trooper pulls you over. He said, fucking let me see your driver's license and shit. Before you go throw your head out the window, you should fucking roll it down because they kind of frown. He said, bah! He was like, are you drunk? I was like, fucking not even close, but I'm working on it. You should have seen the look on his fucking face. He grabbed them handcuffs and shit. I was like, yeah. Should have grabbed my keys first, took off, ran over his foot. He was mad as a motherfucker. Fucking ran into him later on about 3:30 in the morning at Dunkin' Donuts. He was not happy. But I bought him a Bear Claw. We called it even. I left in his car, though. His wife was driving. You know what I'm saying? Dang, 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 dang. Anyway, so what we have done is created DAT. D-A-T-T. Drunks Against Texting Travelers. That means hang the fuck up. There's books written about how long you spend at a red light. But now I'm spending it at a green light because this dumb motherfucker don't know how to spell. Well, it's got the speak thing in it. Well, you got a speech impediment and that ain't helping you to fuck at all. At all. Well, shut the fuck up, stupid. Somebody just shoot that motherfucker. They should hang him in front of the Capitol. Well, it's a little harsh for texting. Oh, really? Well, let's kill that motherfucker for running into a telephone pole for drinking and driving. Well, you know, at least it was a fucking pole. Uh-oh. I offend somebody? Speaking of poles, do you know why most men are not gay? They were like, man, check this out. I fucking hang out with the fellas, be drinking fucking beer and shit. Domestic violence don't exist because you ain't no bitch punching all lover in the face and all that shit. Boy, the minute they start talking about that dick up their ass, I don't think so. And you know the fuck I'm right. Fuck that. You take a hard shit and like, fucking, exit only, motherfucker. Yeah, some motherfuckers got that shit on the front of their underwear. That's fucking not right at all. But, on the other hand, we got to think about Southern hospitality. You know, some state troopers are hospitable enough that if they pull you over drinking and your girlfriend's with you, you know, you got to look at them like, hey, just fucking blow the guy so we can go home. Fucking guy wasn't even a fucking cop. But I owed him some money. I figured I'd straighten it out then. Blowjob. You'll never see one of them again if you fucking get married. See one. Fuck, man. And you know what? I'm telling you right now, porno was fucked up. I never associated pain with sex. How in the fuck are you choking a bitch when you're making love to her? I can understand fucking somebody you love, but all of a sudden, look, man. Basic instinct fucked up bondage for every man in America. You're like, oh, I tied you up, and you're, I'm about to come, and this bitch pulls an ice pick from under the bed and shoves it through your fucking heart. So much for that nut. I'm not talking about the one you bust, I'm talking about the nut riding your dick, because the shit ain't even right. Basic instinct. Oh, look, it's my pussy. And you know what? Her hair wasn't even trimmed up right. Shit looked like a fucking raccoon got run over by a crooked lawnmower and shit. Ugh. Michelle Pfeiffer. Now, that's a hot bitch. Catwoman. Pussy. It's all about pussy. Everything's about pussy. Unless you don't want a pussy. I don't want this pussy, so I figure I'll have a dick. Do you know if you get a dick, you don't get the sensation that a man does? You will never bust a nut like a man. And a man will never get a pussy installed and bust a nut like a woman. It just ain't gonna happen. However, it's fun to watch them fucking, we do doggy style? Did she eat some Alpo today? Oh, who's the she? Who's pitching, who's catching? Who's got the fucking cock and who's got the hoe? Cock and hoe. AC/DC. After cock, direct connection. Oh no, did he just say that? However, back to the Southern hospitality thing. You know, you're courting the chick. You're with her. You're like fucking with a chick 2 years. You know you love her. She means a lot to you. Well, you know, at least when you're fucking sporting wood. Anyway, you have to ask her father's permission to marry her. So you're in this awkward situation. So you're at Sunday fucking dinner with the family, and she's sitting there, and you want to ask the father to marry her. How do you go about that? Do you just look over and go, "Hey, Dad"? Anyway, as funny as that is, this is even funnier. The simple fact that I saw a Mexican orgy, and you know what the name of the fucking movie was? Beanie Weenies. I've never laughed so fucking hard in my life, man. And if you took offense to that, you should see the way they take offense. But let's be politically correct. Because you know what politically correct means? Punk-ass Caucasian. Because we won't say what the fuck we want. Everybody else can say what the fuck they want. You know, that's why you don't have WET television. Everybody thinks that's fucking porn. BET, they think that's for gambling. You know what? You're going to gamble every time you fucking throw your dick on the table. You should always wear a rubber. Because you never know what you're going to get. What if you take her to the hotel room and all of a sudden it gets all hot and heavy? Then all of a sudden you find out her dick's bigger than yours. Do you pay her extra and say thank you, or do you fucking shoot that motherfucker? Well, it depends on where you're at. If you're at the Gator Lodge, they supply you with an alibi. JSO has a direct line. Yeah, Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. Fucking just city other motherfuckers. I don't know what the fucking means to be exact with you. However, the DUI thing, back to it. I do not understand why you don't want me to drive drunk. I mean, you drive drunk, you know you fucking do. Oh, I'm okay to drive. No, you're not. What you do when you drive drunk, what you do is you roll the fucking dice. Because they pull out this fucking breathalyzer. Oh, he blows a .08, blow his fucking brains out. I'm going to tell you what. I've been stopped by an officer before and looked at him and went, "You smell like some of the best weed I've ever fucking smelled." Me and him are still friends this day. He rolled one up. We got fucking high as a motherfucker right in front of a Dunkin' Donuts, man. We was fucking rolling like a motherfucker. However, not everything is that funny. You know, because he's got a gun. Or he had one till I borrowed it because I didn't have the money to pay the Dunkin' Donuts. You should have seen the look on that woman's face. She said, "Are you being politically correct?" No, I'm being publicly corrupt. However, man, I'm Bruja, and I'm trying to do some more comedy, as you can see. Trying to be politically correct. Don't give a fuck. Never will give a fuck. Never have gave a fuck. Because if you don't respect me, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? The minute I start caring about what you think about me, I don't even care about myself anymore. That's like you motherfuckers standing in front of an abortion clinic with a motherfucking sign. With a fucking dead fetus on it. Hey, you know what? Fuck, I appreciate your fucking freedom of speech shit. But why you gotta have a dead fetus? Can't you just write stop abortion or whatever? And here's this woman walking in here. Gonna have to make one of the worst decisions she's ever had to make in her life. And got you dumb motherfuckers out there judging her. What the fuck are you doing when you're at home? Huh? You fucking prick motherfucker. Oh, I'm a Christian. Oh, there's all kinds of Christians. Fucking, and the fucking Pope pardon these motherfucking child molesting sons of bitches. Guess what they do now? They're Boy Scout leaders. Ha ha! There's a fucking scary thought, isn't it? What the fuck? I can't even believe the shit we witness in society that we let ride. Don't say shit. Stand back there and bite your fucking tongue because nobody will stand up and say a fucking word. Next time somebody's an asshole, won't you tell them they're a fucking asshole? Or don't you have the fucking calmness to do it? Because I'm an asshole. You call me on my phone, call me an asshole. I won't give you my number and shit. But if you need it, it's in your mom's address book. However, be yourself, respect yourself, fuck everybody else. Freedom of speech. They can say whatever the fuck they want, but you can't say what the fuck you want. I want to know how that fucking works. Oh, well, that freedom of speech, yeah, you can say that, but you got to reword it. Did you sound what? Did you read the Constitution? How many amendments you put in that motherfucker to make sure that it fit your particular goals? Fucking Bruce Jenner. What the fuck, man? He ran through a ribbon on a fucking Wheaties box. I burned every fucking Wheaties box in the house and shit. Now this motherfucker's talking about, I got the SA on for fucking Miss California. Motherfucker, you should have just missed California and went right the fuck into the ocean. You got people all fucked up like that shit is fucking cool, man. And they put you on television like, oh, keep up with the Kardashians. What the fuck is wrong with y'all people? Y'all want your shit on television. You know what I want on television? It's people smacking stupid people. Well, I was going to steal this car because the keys were in it. And then this handicapped guy, and wouldn't you like to just see the handicapped guy shoot that motherfucker right in the knee? Don't shoot him in the head. Don't shoot him in the head. Just introduce him to the club. I will tell you this though, I got a fucking handicapped dude pissed off at me the other day. He parked in one of our spots, I kicked his fucking ass. Wasn't cool. He started winning at the end and shit until I hit that fucking brake off his fucking wheelchair and he fucking rolled out in the traffic. Thank God for that bus. I think he'd have fucked me up. Oh, it didn't run him over. It just picked him up. It had like a fucking scoop and go on it. Like a fucking cow catch on that motherfucker. However, if this ain't as funny as some of my other shit, I'm still working on it. I gotta grease this up a little bit and see how it's gonna go. Because my flow ain't quite righteous and shit. I know it's fucking hot than a motherfucker. I put this tie on so I can show you the noose of society. Because these are how the kids wear these fucking ties. Because this is the tie that my fucking buddy told me to wear to his fucking wedding. And you know what? You should have seen his wedding. Oh my God. I thought we were at a fucking petting zoo. It was fucking terrible. You should have seen her. She was like, I do. What? Oh my God, Jesus. I beg you not to marry that fucking bitch. Nobody ever listens though. Next thing you know, man, old Jed's a millionaire. Homeboy, you freaking fuck away from there. 2 kids, wasn't even his. Kid 12 years old, still sitting in the fucking bed. You're sitting in the bed at 12 years old. You're sitting in the bed at 12 years old. Your head should be slammed against a fucking block wall and go, next time you shit, I'm going to put the shit here and I'm going to slam your head into it every time. You know what? Kid's a fucking smart ass. Put on a football helmet. Smells like shit. I'm Brew. I love you. I don't give a fuck. Later.